What life-changing item can you buy for less than $100? 2 pit ducks. You may be tempted to go for one. But trust me. You need two. And you have about $76 left over.
They do not tell you this in school. But the ducks in the park are free.
Nice try, Jeff Bezos.
This comment is way underrated.
A curved shower rod. Seriously. $10 for a tension rod. Or $28 for a curved one that takes a bit more effort to install. But your showers are suddenly 33 larger and feels like you are in a hotel every day.
Worth every penny to not have that wet plastic ever touch you again.
Another monitor. Your productivity will increase dramatically. I have 3. But maybe you are right.
A nasal irrigation kit, either the electronic pump or simply the squeeze bottles. I started using them both leading up to surgery on my sinuses. And I haven't stopped using them since. It takes some getting used to. But the relief and clean feeling is amazing.
Make sure you only use distilled water for nasal irrigation. There are horror stories out there of the consequences of running tap water up your nose. Brain-eating amoeba type horror stories. House plants. They will make you happy looking after them. I recently bought a Venice flytrap. She caught her first fly today. So proud. This is so wholesome I could die. I started keeping and growing plants and herbs. And just not killing them feels like such a huge accomplishment. Seeing a new sprout is like a celebration. Now I understand why people have graduations for kindergarten. AeroPress coffee maker. The thing broke my wife of her $200. Monthly Starbucks habit. The unit costs maybe $25 or so. Try a Filtron for cold brew instead. Little more money, but it is so easy to just pour some cold brew extract into a cup. Add water and you are good to go. I prefer the taste in the warmer months too. Rice cooker. That croaker kept me fed during depression when I barely had the energy to get out of bed. Takes less than nothing to get some rice in there and flip the switch. Want something sweet? Throw a coconut and sugar in there. Want flavor but cannot be croaked to make anything? Get some Spanish rice or saffron going. You can throw toffee in there with it if you need. Yeah, it is not the best for you, but hot food is better than no food.
Glad you are okay now, dude. Had the same feeling a year ago and a rice cooker was my go-to. Or pod noodles law.
New pair of socks. If you've been wearing the same pairs forever like I usually do, there's nothing like putting on a new pair of freshly bought socks. You can totally feel the difference. I never realized till was an adult sadly, but I appreciate the feeling of new socks all the time. If you are spring for a new pair, go for merino wool.
I bought a $1 back scratcher from an Asian market in town. Best $1 I ever spent.
I bought 2. Bamboo. Very nice.
A decent light wake-up alarm clock. Completely changed my mornings. Do not think I could ever go back to using my phone or a simple alarm clock.
Would it help wake up non-morning people like myself? If so, link.
If you have trouble getting up or functioning in the morning, and like a nice cup of coffee or tea, an electric kettle with a timer can be a real game changer. Or just getting an electric kettle if you do not have one.
Wait, do people not own electric kettles? I am in the yuck and I've never seen a household without one. Vertical mouse. $20. Saved my wrist using it at work all day. It looks odd, but it feels so much more natural. I even got a bunch of people at my office to buy one after they tried mine. Edit. Here's the link to the one I have for those interested.
This was a lifesaver for me. I made a special trip to my office once mandated work from home started in March because I need it. After I got it, I got some weird looks from office mates but started to see them picking them up too.
A king-sized blanket for a queen-sized bed.
I got a king for a double bed. Best decision ever. The double sheets fit the bed, but I couldn't snuggle completely under them without curling up. Now, I can hide completely under the duvet stretched out. Best thing ever in the winter.
This post cost me over $400 so far.
Wait, y'all have money.
Sharp knives for the kitchen. I put off buying a whetstone for a long time. Mostly because I was nervous I would use it wrong and ruin my knife. But it's not too hard at all if you get one with an angle guide. Makes chopping stuff up faster. Easier, safer. A glass breaker on a kitchen. Push it against the glass of your car window, and it shatters immediately, helping you get out of a car underwater. Broken door at SEG. Super cheap and life-saving. I have these things. They can cut your seat belt in a pinch. Toe.
In my opinion, definitely a weighted blanket if you have a hard time sleeping at night or have anxiety. They have some at Target for $25 currently.
I just use the crushing weight of all my failures instead. Much cheaper.
Motion sensor night lights. Can't tell you how many stub-tos or falls they have prevented. Also a cheap intruder alarm.
Get a motion-activated toilet bowl light. They're amazing. Do not kill your eyes in the middle of the night when you gotta pee. Carbon monoxide detector.
Post-it notes are far cheaper.
More than 1/10 socket. Excuse me while I cry. 1/7/16 of an inch at a time.
Blackout curtains for your bedroom.
Changes your life if you want to sleep all day. I refuse to have them in my room after living like a vampire for a few years.
May sound simple, but a good pillow. It is amazing the change in body itches and sleep you see when you have a good pillow that fits you.
I thought that I liked memory foam and other fancy pillows. But the real life changer for me was a buckwheat pillow. I have sleep apnea. And it allows me to get my head into the perfect position and keep it there comfortably. Edit. Before you go out and buy one, please research the pros and cons. They aren't for everyone. Consider them if you like a firmer pillow. Occasionally wake up with an itchy neck from lack of support and want a pillow that breathes well. Someone in the comments has also pointed out that you will win every pillow fight you get into. Downsides are, if you shift around in your sleep a lot, you'll need to adjust the pillow to fit your new position. Adjusting the pillow and settling in makes a little bit of noise as the buckwheat husks rub against each other. Kind of like dry leaves crinkling. Some people are also allergic to buckwheat. But there are other similar fillings such as millet husk. Organic fillings also need to be replaced once in a while, since it breaks down over time. Sunscreen. No skin cancer for me.
For anyone that disagrees with this comment, I've had multiple skin cancer surgeries. It's not the scalpel cutting flesh away from your body that hurts the most during the procedure. It's whatever liquid they inject into you to deaden the nerves around the cancer that hurts. The needles do not hurt, but that worthless excrement they inject into you is fang nasty. Wear your sunscreen, kids.
An air compressor to air up your tires. Got one off Amazon for $30.
To add to this, a jumper. Basically a battery in a box that has battery clamped for jump starting your vehicle. Get one that has a jack outlet so you can use it to power small electronics when you have a power outage at home. I would not recommend combination jumper or compressor units. Would suggest separate jumper and air compressor. Note: doesn't hurt to have actual old-fashioned jumper cables too.
A 10-foot charging cable. Or a quality pair of shoes.
Fuck me, I'm reading this hunched over with my phone plugged into an impossibly short charging cable.
If you have a large lawn or a property that requires a lot of yard work, get some Threem WorkTunes. A 3W. Blah 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 WorkTunes Protector Bluetooth Technology Bzeechivan 123 CPPV. About $50, and they are combination hearing protection and Bluetooth headphones, so you can actually hear your music without destroying your eardrums. They're a good gift too for anyone you know with a lawn or wood shop or something. At my old house it was a 4-5 hour ordeal to mow and trim the property. I'd likely have went fully insane without those.
Great idea. Useful on a plane too. With minor hearing loss from too many concerts in my 20s, I have to turn the volume to nearly max on a plane. So I usually just put in earplugs and cannot watch or listen to anything. But this would help.
National Park Annual Pass. If you are a veteran with any disability rating, they're free for life. A good shop vac. You will not believe how many uses around the house you'll find for it. Cobweb removal, water removal, gravel removal, vent cleaning, soot trap cleaning. After a good scrub since it is likely dirty from other tasks. Car vacuuming. Dust sucking. The list goes on. Seriously, if you plan to buy or already own a home, go get a shop vac. My wife said we needed a new vacuum and made the mistake of sending me out to get one. I love my new shop vac. Mull.
Step 1. Throw away all your socks. Step 2. Buy 3-5 packages of the same sock. Step 3. Enjoy life without ever having to match socks again.
I used to only have these specific Adidas ankle socks, but they stopped selling them, changed them. It was a very sad day.